step of the way, I was praying, obviously keep me safe, but just, put me in the right situations at the right time with the right people.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. And yeah, I mean, I did everything I wanted to do. I checked off
Mm-hmm.
everything I wanted to check off on like my bucket list, like, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like and
No,
50,
Larissa's coming in. No, no, look, there. I gotta hear. I want to hear
don't
about
say
this.
that.
No, I want to hear about it. But Larissa, I'm actually happy she's coming in too because she's been working. But I still want to hear. Keep going, keep going. I want to hear it. Like, how's everybody hopping in when you hop in?
Let's get into the topic. Like we don't no, let's get into the topic.
No, I want
Like
a few minutes, like at least like 3 minutes. Like,
30 minutes.
yeah, just to know what's
No,
up.
like we can get into the topic. I mean, it was great. I had a great time. I had a
Okay,
great
cool.
time and I enjoyed myself. It was for my birthday,
Yeah.
so it was really fun. It was super fun.
Gotcha. Yo, how
Yeah.
y'all hopping at the same time? Y'all hopping at the same time?
Hi.
The heck, man. Yo, again, Lewis, I was asking G about her trip. You know what I'm saying? She went to Puerto Rico, so like she
It
does
looks
want
so
to.
good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she was
Thank you.
flexing. You were flexing. You were, yeah, you well.
I got tan. Like I got really, but it's funny because like in Puerto Rico, it's hot over there. It's
Yeah,
humid. It's summer, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I came back here to California and it's raining right now. Like it's been cold.
What?
So it's like, yeah, it's like gloomy outside and it has been like the past few days. It's just not that hot. So it's
Wow.
funny because like, yeah, like, because I prefer hot weather. I prefer like summer.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm
Yeah,
back in the cold, I'm like,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Mhm.
yeah, but it was good. It was good. Thank you.
That's what's up. Yeah, you were looking black for a second. I ain't gonna even lie. You were looking black, Larry. So I was like, you were looking mixed.
You say that every time I get tan. Like, so you every single time you
You were
say
like
that.
you were like my color for a second. I was like, hold on, like you got a
I
little
get
crisp.
tan very like yeah, I just get tan. I get tan very fast. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
that's what's up. That's what's up. No, I'm glad
Yeah.
you enjoyed it. I saw all your pictures and stuff. Like I was seeing stuff as I was, you kept popping up on my feed. So I was like, all right, cool. Like that workout you were doing, you were working out while like, being on vacation and stuff like that. Not having a gym, but still getting it in. I mean, that's all inspiration. And you're a walking brand. So like I do think like because you are a walking, me myself, I'm a walking brand. Like, even with my job, like I got people following me from I be talking to people on my job and they follow me on my podcast now. So like I got some people that are gonna be coming on from like we're a walking brand. Like as you have a brand and you go out and you travel or do whatever, you become a walking brand. And so I love to see that you didn't leave that aspect of you. You carried it with you. That was up. That's
Thank
super
you.
dope. Yeah, that's super dope. I'm super proud of you. And Larissa, you too. What's good? Like you've been working. Everybody's like been like, where you been? G, you too. Everybody on like the last few calls, they were like, where were y'all? Larissa, what about you? What's been up? Like you've been avoiding us. What's going on?
I've been busy.
Yeah. With the job, right? The new job?
Yeah.
Okay. How you liking it? Is it what you
Love
wanted?
it so much.
You love
Yeah.
it so much.
It's so good.
Wow. Wow. Why? You gotta give us a little detail, at least a few minutes. You and G don't be wanting to tell nobody nothing. Why? Why do you love it?
It's more so from a leadership role. So I support two groups of teams.
Mm,
Um, so a lot of coaching,
yeah.
a lot of meetings and stuff, which is
Mhm.
why I hardly can make the calls because I'm always in meetings. And
Mm,
it's like camera on.
yep.
Like I have to turn my camera on, so I can't really um jump on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. I get that. But you've been showing out though. Like you've been posting a lot more. And I saw that post you just put in the group. You dropped a good one. Like she had the legs, the the back, the glutes, everything was in the camera. And I'm saying like you
From yesterday.
yeah, in the private group. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. You
Yeah.
were looking good. You're looking good. Like I mean for real. Like you're cut. You cutting. You cutting. Do you
The
see it?
cut pattern.
Yeah, the cut is cut. That's what I'm saying. I know you. You didn't just post
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You didn't just post that. You looking here like. I'm real. She ain't nobody just ain't nobody just not just posting just to post. You know
Well,
you
no, I posted because I hadn't posted content in a while,
got
like a couple of weeks. So that's why, like, yeah. But I've been doing 75 hard,
yo.
um, so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but no, that's been going all right. I think my biggest challenge at the moment is when I do walks. Because normally when I hit the gym,
Mm-hmm.
I don't do cardio. I'll warm up, but
Yeah.
not for long. Um, and so I'm not just because you have to do like an outside workout. Um, and when I've been going on walks, like normally it's like 3 or 4 kilometers. My knee has been like playing up and stuff. I feel like I might have arthritis, maybe. Um, because during like the cold season, because it's starting to get cold here, I can really feel it. Like I can't move my leg, like and it's like the bone.
Mm.
Um, so I don't know. I'll probably just get it checked out and see what's going on. Um, but yeah, no, it's going good. So I'm doing 75 hard, and I'm also doing another challenge at the same time.
Oh
That's
wow.
going
Wow. 2
6 weeks.
challenges? Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Wow. Okay. Okay.
but yeah.
Is that is that uh, is that helping your knee or your leg? Like, is that helping in some sense, or are you giving yourself in some sense rest, even though you're doing 2 challenges? Because that's a lot. 2 challenges.
So the 75 hard challenge is a mental challenge. Um, I'm resting in the sense where I don't work out twice a day. Like my second workout is my walk. And so it's not really like too much pressure on my joints or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think that's what's changed because I have attempted to do 75 hard in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't really walk. I do end up working out twice.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes it's like too much for like my body and then I feel burnt out
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. But the reason why I've never been successful is because um I've never found the kind of like what's worked for me kind of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially because for me, because I'm 7 Day Adventist, like when I go to church, it's on Saturday. So my Sabbath is between Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. And
Mm.
normally in those hours I can't work out.
Can work out. Yeah.
So I've had to do it like at night
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, because I'm doing it with my sister and one of my best friends. So all three of us are doing it at the same time. I feel like that's the difference.
Okay.
Because when we feel like discouraged or don't want to do anything,
Yeah.
um, we just like tap into that group chat and encourage each other.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Like that's why I have the groups I have. Like it's the same thing. Like I don't care what group you in. Groups matter. They really do matter. The people you hang around matters. Even like being a Christian, right? Like going to church. Gee, I've been going to church a lot more, just so you know. But going to church, yo, yes. Yo, chill out, man. Yo. Are you did you really just do that? Like yo, what the heck? But I have been. Yeah. Yo. Yo, that's low down. But yeah, I would go to church a lot more. And I mean, like, in it, you definitely see the benefit. You do. You really do. Like, it's a lot harder to sin. I'm still sinning, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. So I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the encouragement to go. You know what I'm saying? That's something that she definitely man, people on TikTok, they over here raving and Joy over here talking trash. They on TikTok, yo. Yeah, yeah.
I love
Oh,
it.
oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm proud of y'all, proud of both of y'all. I just wanted to kind of spend a few minutes just to kind of at least see what y'all been up to because y'all have been the two that have not been on the calls. Art been on the call. I had a back to back with the public group, G, because I actually forgot to press record on the other one that we did. I forgot that whole time I didn't get any of it. So I had to include them again.
What did we talk about?
I forgot what we talked about. It was yeah, I forgot. Like, I mean, it was a good one though. It was good, but I forgot what it was. It was because it was the questions that y'all really couldn't answer. You were having a hard time answering. You were like, man, like you were like, I really don't know. And
Oh, supplements.
supplements, and that was
Oh, and that was a good one
a
too.
good
Oh,
one, man. That was a good one. Yeah, yeah. So I
One
really
job, Ray.
no like to be honest,
One
like
job.
man, look, yeah, look, like, nah, cause G, she usually helped me out too, but she ain't say anything, and I guess
don't put it on me. Don't
nah,
put
cause
it
you
on
supposed to have it. We're a group. We're a group. Nah, I'm just the
Well,
person.
you're the group leader.
I'm,
So
but I need y'all. The leader needs the members. Come on, I can't do it without y'all. So, nah, but it is on me. It is on me.
That's why you had it recorded from the jump, huh?
Yo,
That's
yeah,
why
that's how I had to.
you
Yeah, yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
forget.
I was recording myself for anybody join. I was like, forget it. So like now I have it to where I automated it. So if you're any of one of y'all like ever run Zoom calls and y'all want to record them, like gee, if you do session stuff, I recommend just auto. Just put it on auto, and then you could just crop it out, edit it out later. You know,
Yeah,
but yeah, like because you can get into conversations and stuff, and then you end up just kind of forgetting it. Um, but yeah, yeah. So we can hop into the topic. But I'm glad y'all doing good. I'm glad everything's well. Um, Larissa, I know we've been talking in the DMs, kind of G, me and you too. But yeah, yeah. Let's dive into it. This topic actually, I'm glad G you're on here because I know you've been heavy on meal prep. Um, but I know a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people have been telling me or saying this a few times. Raven, I think you even said it on the last call or the call before. But I had a few people kind of mention it to me, and me myself, I kind of experienced it throughout the week or the past few weeks. But that is like people stating that eating healthy is expensive, more expensive than eating unhealthy. We've talked a little bit about it. We've kind of like scratched that surface a little bit, but I wanted to kind of like highlight that a little bit more. Again, going back to the fact that G, you meal prepping a lot more. So has your pockets been affected? Have you been seeing have you been spending more money? Have you been saving money? Have you found it actually to be a bit more beneficial? Larissa, you too, with the meal preps that you are buying. I think you told me that you've been buying a lot more meal preps and you actually have prepped the meals that you buy. I'm curious to know, like, people are always saying eating healthy is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna blow a bag. I can't do it. These days the economy is set to where eating healthy is just something that is not possible anymore for the poor. Like it seems like at a certain point you have to accept the fact that if you don't have a certain amount of income, you just won't be healthy. I've heard that a lot. And so I kind of want to dive into it with y'all and just kind of ask, what do you guys think about that? And do you think that's true for every income level or every family with a certain income level? So the first question, is eating healthier more expensive or not? And then why not? So let's just start bare bone and I'll go a little deeper.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it is more expensive?
No.
All right, so break it
Because
down.
if you look at it long term, it could be cheaper to get like takeout or whatever, but it's more expensive because what's going to happen? You're going to have like heart disease, you're going to be like obese, you're going to be bedridden,
Mhm.
and then you're going to be spending more money having to deal with all those issues. So in essence, like, and it's all about like mindset. If you think like, even though you have like a lower income,
Yeah.
you can still find ways on like go shopping and look at the different, like supermarkets, what's on sale, what's on not. Like, um, don't like buy branded stuff. Like, there's like ways around it, but I just feel like people that like are just like, it's like just another excuse for me
Yeah.
to not eat healthy,
Yeah.
to like, just like eat whatever. I just feel like it's an excuse because like, and I'm not saying like buying healthy food is cheap. It's not cheap. I know it's not cheap. But
Mhm.
then it just comes down to the fact like, what kind of quality life do you want? Like, do you want to be spending more money and
Mhm.
getting like more sick um after you haven't like taken care of yourself
Mhm.
and you've just been like eating all this shit or crap? Sorry, crap.
Hey, it just came right out. Okay.
Because like, because I know, like, but I was like over 220 kgs. Like, it's not
Mm.
easy. It's hard on your joints. You can't do anything.
Wow.
And then what are you gonna do? Like, have to pay for like a carer to come and take care of you? That's like more money you're gonna have to like splurge on. Like, it doesn't help with the dynamics in your family, because it, like, when you put yourself in that position, then you're going to have to be depending on them to do other things. They can't be independent. Like, I just feel like that is such a unhealthy mindset to have. um there's like food banks you can go to if you want to get like vegetables and things like that. Like,
Mm.
my church, we do something called pantry, where we have like every Wednesday or Tuesday we have like fresh bread for the community to come. We've got like pantry where we have like crates of food, and it's
Wow.
just like the generic stuff. Like, there's like vegetables, fruits, like milk, and they pay like $10, and the amount of food that they get, it's like for $150 to $200.
Wow.
So I feel like you're not really helping yourself if you don't like think outside of the box and think, if this is something that you really want to do and you really want to live, this is the type of lifestyle you want, you will find a way. If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Word.
um there's
That's a
like,
snip.
yeah,
That's a snippet. That's a snippet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
there's like so many things like, you can do. And I know that like sometimes it's also like the branding, how like especially like fitness influencers, when they like promote like certain things,
Yeah.
and it is quite pricey, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to go get that. Like, just stick within your like financial lane. Like, go shopping, go to different shops. I don't know about America, but in Australia, we have like Aldi, Woolworths, Coles, the fruit market, and things like that. And then, as well as like different churches do like pantries, as I
Yeah.
said before,
Pantries, yeah.
for like different things. So you can like just branch out and see what works for you. I think it's also all in the planning as well. Like, if you plan, these are the meals I'm gonna have, then go looking for those ingredients. And then if it's not within the price range, then just change it up. But
Mhm.
I feel like it kind of just all goes in hand in hand.
Mm. That's good. Yo, G, you want to say something to that, or you want to answer the question? But yeah, you can go ahead if you have something.
I agree. I agree with Larissa. I think that maybe back then, like
Yeah.
I think maybe like 10 years ago, 10 years plus ago, eating healthier was definitely like there was a difference. It was more expensive. But now, with the way that the economy is and inflation, like again, I'm not too sure about like Australia necessarily, but in the US or in California, forget it. No, eating healthy is actually cheaper. You cannot tell me otherwise because it is expensive to go out to eat. And then on top of that, you gotta tip the waiter, the waitress, and like a lot of plates, literally, I was telling my dad this. There's this Peruvian spot that we like to go to, is so good, but it's not a dine-in. They don't even like serve like like they don't wait on you. They don't serve you the food. It's
Mm.
basically fast food. And some of the plates are between 15 to $20 a
Wow.
plate without a drink.
Oh, nah. Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
crazy.
mean? So and imagine for a family, like it adds up.
That's
And
up.
again,
Yeah.
they're not even waiting on you. Like if I'm gonna be paying those prices, then okay, then like yeah, it would be nice to kind of have you like bring the food to me, like wait on me, like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that dining. But yeah, I think again, I agree with what she said. You can definitely work within your budget. And honestly, a bunch of groceries can last you a while. Like rice, a packet of chicken, a packet of, fish, like just all of that. It will last you. It will. And as far as like vegetables, you can get
Mhm.
frozen vegetables. You don't have to
Yeah.
get like the fresh vegetables. You can
Facts,
get,
facts.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like something else. But I mean, at least for California, like maybe it depends on the state, like where people are at. But yeah, like McDonald's ain't cheap
Yeah, it's
anymore.
not cheap anymore. Yeah.
It's really not. Like a whole meal, you're spending like what, like $15. Like It is not cheap. Little Caesars, my mom just told me it used to be $5
It
pizza. They
used to
would
be
always
$5.
sell them for $5. It's
Yeah.
8,
Are you serious?
at least here.
Wow.
It's 8, and again, like let's be real, like Little Caesars is not like high quality pizza.
Yeah.
Like it's good if you want pizza, but it's not like, oh my gosh,
No,
like
it's
you
grease.
know.
It's grease.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I definitely think you can, work within your budget. I have a lot more to say. I know the timer is going.
No,
Um,
I know. That's why I picked it. I
we'll
know.
just keep going with the questions and then oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
got more. I got because y'all hitting on a lot already. But like, yeah, again, that kind of y'all going into the next question, which is like, which do you prefer personally, right? But y'all kind of already kind of stated it. But I would like for y'all to go a little bit deeper in terms of like why. But the aspect of cooked meals versus fast food, right? Like a McDonald's or even a meal that perhaps is already pre-made. I mean, maybe those are good too, but which one would you prefer? I guess a fast food or in a sense an already made meal or a meal that's home cooked. You're chopping up. I know you're big on that chopping up. You show all your groceries, you go live and show all these different things that you do with shopping. So then you both seem to cater to well again, Larissa, I know you also buy pre-made meals, so in 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 looking at the pre-made meals that you purchase versus meals that you can cook and chop up a bunch of different ingredients and you adding stuff to the pot and cooking, meal prep and things of that nature, like which would you both prefer and then why? Right. So I guess the G in your case, why cook? Why go to the store and buy the chicken and all of that and cook all that up and all that you're doing? Why do that versus something like Larissa's doing, a pre-made meal or something like that, or going out and getting a Chick-fil-A every day? I know people who do that every single day. So why?
I prefer cooked meals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I bought the already pre-made meals because I've been on a challenge and it's hard for me sometimes when I just started like the new role and then like I had my brother's kids. So in order for me to like stay on track, it just kind of like cut out all the noise in my head, like thinking about, oh, I gotta like make sure like, all my meals are like on point. So I feel like that's a quick fix for someone that's always on the go, that's busy,
Mm.
but they still want to make sure that, they're still getting like the right nutrition. So I
Yeah.
feel like it depends on like your situation and
Mm-hmm.
what um do you need to do to make sure that like you're on track with everything.
Mm.
When you're talking about preference, cooked meals 100%. Like
Mm.
home cooked meals over anything. Like I feel like even like with like so for my household, for instance, we never have takeaway, like ever.
Oh
The
wow.
only time we would is when we have the kids because like it's like a
It's a lot
treat
more
for them or
people.
whatever.
Yeah.
Um yeah, or if like we have a like extended family down and then we might like, order Chinese or like whatever.
Mhm.
And if we don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
But like on a daily basis, me and my parents, we all split. And because we eat pretty healthy anyways, um, my parents don't really like eating like takeaway or like hot chips. They don't really like that.
Wow.
They prefer like stir fries or like something different, like nachos or like burritos or so. You know how you can make it like a healthy version
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, they prefer like homemade meals compared to like takeaway.
Mm.
Yeah, that's just like always been my preference. If I have takeaway like every day, I feel like I'll be sick. Like, and I
Yeah.
just I wouldn't feel good. And
Hmm.
then when you don't feel good, you don't want to train, and then it's just like an endless cycle.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's
Wow. I love that. I love that. And again, it sounds like you hit very heavily on creativity. You can be far more creative. And G, I already know you were gonna go there with it because she be freaking adding salmon on freaking pizza bread. Like You know, like just a bunch of different creativity that comes with.
Oh my gosh, her quest, that snack G that you put up, I've made it. It's so good. The quest chips
The
with the avocado.
and the tuna.
Yes. So good.
I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad. It's so good and it's high in protein. It is so high in protein.
Mm.
I love it so much. And I think I
It's
added like
fun.
onion and tomatoes, I'm pretty sure. But it was so good. I love it
Nice.
so
I'm
much.
glad you love it. I'm so glad you love it. Thank you.
That's what's up. That's what
I
no,
eat
it's
it
real.
all the time. I eat it all the time. It is so good. I genuinely, I kid you, I don't get tired of it. It's so good. I look
Mhm.
forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm opening like my tuna. I'm like,
No, but you said you actually
Wow.
said something really key. You were looking forward to it. Because I think that's the whole point of it too, right? Like if you buy meals that are pre-made or if you go out and eat and and do takeout meals like that, you can't look for creativity. You already know what you have and you can't do anything else with it. That's another big point. But with what something making something from scratch, something that's homemade, man, you can twist, turn, bend, do whatever you want with that meal. And G, you really show creativity with it. You really do. Like the piece of bites or the bagel piece of things that you be, promoting sometimes. Those I was thinking about trying it, but then I realized, I was like,
it tastes good. I promise you, it like if you're craving pizza, I
yeah.
promise you
Uh,
it will satisfy your craving. It tastes just like pizza.
I'll try it. I have to try it,
It
I
tastes
mean
really good.
I just just don't be how you just love to take credit for stuff. So if I post some, just
You just said
just humbly accept it. Like,
you okay. You're the one that mentioned it. Like
uh, she'd be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I told
So
you.
annoying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, I get enough of it in the DMs, man. Look. But nah, I think it's dope that you do that. You're constantly pushing that. You and Art, y'all are very much so constantly pushing it. And as you see, Larissa and other people are trying it. They're doing things that you're suggesting, which says a lot. But yeah, G. So then, why do you do it? Why all the cooking and the groceries and like why all that versus just getting something that's takeout?
I mean, like Larissa said, like we all know homemade food is just healthier. It really is. Like you just can't beat it. I always tell my clients, homemade food is your best friend if you're trying to eat healthy. You just can't go wrong with it because you control everything. You control how much salt you're putting, you control how much
Facts.
oil you're putting, if
Facts,
you're
yeah.
frying, if you're grilling, if you're sauteing. I mean, you're in control. Like,
Mhm.
so and then you weigh out the food. I mean, you're in control of
Yeah.
like how
Yeah.
much you want and your calories. I mean, just everything.
Facts.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah. But there's that aspect, overall it is healthier than takeout. It's
Mhm.
healthier because even if you are, and even me, like Larissa said, like even when I do eat takeout and even if I do get a healthier option, it's still more greasy than like if I would have like made my own meal at home.
Mhm.
Like even though it's healthier, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great, right? Like do what you can,
Yeah.
but like I don't know, to me, like I can tell when something's like it has like the grease, the oil, whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so even if I were to eat takeout, healthy takeout all the time, I think I would feel sluggish, like what Larissa said. I would still feel like that sluggish feeling.
So like Chipotle every day. How some people are like Chipotle.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know
yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
yeah, I feel like after a while, or not even after a while, I think really fast I would feel that.
Wow.
Because, there's
So
so much sodium. There's so much sodium. There again, I mean, they put a lot of oil, like it's just a lot of different things. What were we gonna say?
yeah, because I gotta ask this because now you just brought up another question, and I have other questions, but you just brought. So can you not eat healthy on a fast food diet? You know what I'm saying? Like, can a person not go Chick-fil-A salads, Chipotle, Tuesday Chipotle, Wednesday, is it impossible to be healthy with fast food?
I mean, honestly, like again, if you want to look at just the macros, your calories and your protein, carbs and fats, you might be fine. But again, those meals have lots of sodium. Those meals
Mhm.
have may have, a lot of sugar, depending what it is or whatever. Again, it goes down to the oils. I mean, yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, for me, the big thing is like the sodium. That would be my
The
concern.
sodium.
Yeah,
Mm.
because even in healthy, I have looked at nutritional, like restaurants, nutritional, like menu, like
Mm.
and
Really?
I could get something really healthy, and the sodium is in the thousands.
Oh, yeah, you're lying.
No, I'm being so
That's
serious.
crazy. What the?
It's like a lot. It's not. I'm not talking about 500 grams of so. No, it's like. Well, I think sodium is milligrams. I don't know. But it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot of sodium. You know, um, that's a lot. And imagine that's a healthier meal. Imagine
Yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah, 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 yeah,
healthy.
yeah, yeah.
So, um, like again, don't get me wrong. I don't want to discourage people who are doing that because some of my clients do that. They eat a lot of takeout because it's just
Yeah,
convenient for them, it works
yeah,
for them. Some people don't like to cook. Some people
yeah,
hate
yeah,
cooking.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
people don't
Yeah,
know how to cook.
yeah. That's why I'm
So
asking. Yeah.
I mean, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. But I
Nah, you
mean,
saying it don't work. If it works, you talk about the sodium and
no,
stuff.
I'm saying like, is it like preferred? No, but like I mean that's better than going to Chick-fil-A and getting like the spicy deluxe and all the sauces and
Yo,
the
don't
fries.
come, don't come from my spicy deluxe, man. Yo, with the pepper jack cheese, yo, don't do it. Don't
The
do it.
spicy deluxe is
Yo,
fire.
it's fire. You got with the Chick-fil-A
Fire.
sauce? With the
Yes.
Chick-fil-A sauce, yo, you know.
No,
You
it's good.
know.
But I'm just saying like
Yeah.
no, I'm saying that because I don't want people to feel
Yeah.
discouraged
Mhm.
fully. But at the same time, I mean, yeah, like I mean, I don't
I
know.
just
Like
sorry,
mm,
G.
no, you're good.
Um, I was just gonna say, I just feel like unless you're getting like a garden salad from the takeaway
Mhm.
with no dressing, you really don't know what they put in your food. And it's kind of like the same concept where there's like healthy brands that are promoting like, it's a healthier version. But when you actually go and look at the nutrition content, there's like a lot of sugar, a lot of like artificial stuff going on, a lot of carbs. Like you just don't know. So I mean if people that's people's preference and that's people's preference, but then again you have to look at the long run and see what really are you putting in your body. Is it going to benefit you, or is it just gonna like over time it'll just like build up to you just getting sick?
Yeah.
So then it's just like a waste of money, like buying all that stuff thinking that you're actually like eating okay, instead of creating a habit or change
Mhm.
to see what you can do, like maybe cut down or and like cook on these days when you're less busy kind of thing. I don't know, but that's just me.
Mhm. Mhm. See, but no, see, you get into my next question, and that's actually a really good point. Because my next question is, okay, so then when people say, and again, we've had some people come on here and say this, right? They've said, I know some people I can literally call out, and they've said eating healthy is expensive. So then, G, Larissa, are you both saying, or do you both think, I'll put it that way, do you both think that when people say that, it's an excuse? It's late.
Yeah,
It's laziness. It's because that's what Larissa just said, right? Finding time, right? You have to find time. You have to meal prep like G on Sunday. Is is that statement ultimately laziness? They just don't want to do the work.
yeah.
Okay,
So I'll give you an example.
Larissa said, yeah.
So like if you don't have time, right? Like for me, what I've started doing, I started doing like overnight wheat bix, protein overnight wheat bix. So I use the wheat bix, and then I use like oat milk, and then I have like yogurt
Mm,
or protein yogurt,
wow.
and then put fruit in it. That literally takes me 5 minutes, and that can cover like four breakfasts or five breakfasts.
Wow.
Or then like I've got like protein shakes that I
Mhm.
take, and that what takes 2 minutes to put together.
Yeah.
You can do like salads, prep the salads the night before for the next couple of days, and then just do like your proteins, like you can have tuna, or you can just like poach like chicken and things like that.
Mhm.
So I just feel like it is an excuse, like whether people want to hear it or not, it is, because you can find ways and how to prep your meals that's not going to take you a long time. And I know that sometimes like we see like meals and they look extravagant and we think we got to do them, but we actually don't. You don't got to do anything you don't want to do. You
Mm,
just need to find what works for you in your lifestyle,
mm,
and like what like you can afford and things like that.
yeah.
So now, like this morning, like today, I have today off. Like I prepped my parents' salad. I
Nice.
I did some like sweet potato. I did like boiled eggs, um, chicken, and then there was like lettuce, capsicum, like a spring onion, cucumbers, tomatoes.
Wow.
But I prepped it, and that probably took like 15-20 minutes. I
Wow.
prep for them. So on the days that I work from home, I prep their lunches and their breakfast.
Wow.
And then I make sure on my lunch break that I have dinner ready by the time they get home. So I feel like you just need to figure out when you're busy, when you're going to be like your busiest and stuff. And I know it's easier for me to say that because I don't have kids, I don't have a family. It's just my parents I got to worry about. Um, but again, like everyone has the same 24 hours a day. It's just how you use it. Like, what time are you wasting? Like, are you wasting time like on TikTok, on social media? That time you could be using to prep
Woo.
and like plan for the next few days for the week, kind
Right.
of thing. So I
Right.
feel like a lot of times like been wasted and we don't realize it, and then we're just saying, oh, we don't have time, we got to do this, this, and this. If you're
Yeah.
taking your kids to like sport while they play sport, like how are you using that time? Do you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
there's just, I don't know,
Oh, you
just
call it. You
really
call.
passionate about it because I've been there and I've used the excuse so many times. That's why I know.
Yeah, you calling a lot of that's. Hey, I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna cut this stuff up. They gonna be mad at y'all, but go ahead. No, I love it. I love. That's why I want to ask these questions because these are good snippets. Like, it's same with you, G. So we coming to you too. Like, all right, like how, like is it? Do you feel this exact same way? Do you feel like maybe there's some justification in when people say those things? Like, yeah, some people are valid, some people are not, or do some people have excuses? Do some people not? How do you feel? Is it laziness? What do you feel?
I feel like people who do constantly say that, you, I don't want to say like you're fully lazy,
Watch your
but
mouth. Watch your mouth. No.
no, because honest, like again, like, I don't know, like everyone's financial situation, like, I just don't know. However, one thing I will say is, maybe you're just not like budgeting your finances correctly. So maybe you really need to like learn how to budget,
Mm.
and maybe you need to like stop paying for some things that are really not worth it. So for example, like I know some people that whenever they go out, they always need a new outfit. They always need a new this, a new that. Well, why don't you just use the clothes that are already in your closet to go for that next girls trip, for that next brunch, for that next. No, I'm being so serious. I am being so serious. Like some people will like not even joking, like some people are like that. They want to get a new this and new this.
Mhm,
It's like,
mhm,
wait a minute. Like maybe if you were to stop doing that, and then on top of that, hey, are you really using, that Hulu subscription as often as you like?
mm. Okay,
No?
yeah.
Okay, then take it out. You're clearly not using it, right? Like whatever you see, like you're not using, you're not, yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
cut that
yeah.
out. Like then stop paying for it. Cancel the subscription. Um, just find ways or like, or, try, like again, just certain things. Like find what you're willing to sacrifice in order for you to eat a little healthier, in order for you to get those groceries and all that stuff. I'm just trying to think of some things. I'm a girl, I'm a woman, so I'm kind of thinking of like, for example, like nails. I don't get my nails done often. I only get them done for like specific things. No, don't
Yo,
even give me that
no.
look. No, because
Yo.
I know you don't know my finances. Okay? You
Oh
don't
yeah,
know my
but
finances.
I know your social media though, and I always see a dude now. Yo, nah, get out of here.
No, no, I promise you, I only get them done a few times a year. It's only for special occasions. It's because they last long. They have them for a long time, so that's why you think I'd be having them. Trey,
No,
no, I
okay, no,
won't.
okay, all right, all right.
But I'm saying an example because if I wanted to, I could have them done all the time. But I don't. Why? Because, again, I'm not speaking, but just for me personally, like, they're cute. I do like to have them sometimes, but I can put that money towards something else, so sometimes you just have to, like, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you really just have to sacrifice certain things in order for you to be able to afford healthier food. That way you're not like struggling. Um, yeah, I just want to make that. I know the timer's at stop, but one thing I do want to say too is I think it depends. See, because another thing is, I'm wondering, like, what are people buying? Like, I want to know what those
Yeah,
people, like,
yeah,
who constantly say that, what are you
yeah,
buying? Because
yeah.
if you
Mm.
are constantly buying the protein bars, even the protein chips, I'm not gonna lie, that they are pricey. The protein chips are pricey. I'll say that.
Mm.
That I get. But just like basically the processed stuff. A lot of processed foods are expensive. But if you get a rotisserie chicken, again,
Yeah, yeah.
again, it depends. Like if you're, single, you're,
No,
you're
but
living by yourself.
they're pretty cheap. Yeah, they're pretty cheap, man. Yeah, yeah.
They are so cheap.
Sam's Club has
They
like,
are
yo,
so
they're pretty cheap.
cheap. Like,
Yeah,
and if you were to meal prep
yeah,
that
meal prep.
and have that
Yeah,
with some rice, beans, or whatever you like, put it in a
yeah, yeah.
salad. Oh, do what you want. Like, put that in there. That should last you for several days. Again, unless if like you have a big family, then okay, then that's a little different. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, because I've noticed that again, the healthier but processed foods, those are expensive. Those are
Oh
very
my god.
expensive. Yeah, but if you're getting
That's
like
actually a
whole
good point. That's a
foods,
really good point. Yeah.
yes, but if you're getting
Mhm.
whole foods, sure, is it the cheapest thing ever? No, but it will last you longer throughout the week though. So technically it is cheaper. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what people are probably aren't looking at. People probably aren't
They look at the price, but they don't look at how long it's gonna last
the
them.
last them. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So people aren't looking at the time. They're just looking at what can I get and eat now. Like you said, processed food.
Yeah,
But also,
exactly. Because
what are they actually like when they're buying this stuff? Are they actually like using the ingredients and eating them and stuff? Because vegetables, like especially if it's not frozen vegetables, you need to use them within the next couple of days, otherwise they go bad. So
Yeah.
it's like, what you call? Because I know for me, when I have gotten like prep meals,
Hmm.
and then my dad actually makes a really good meal. I'm just like, oh, do I want the good meal or do I want the prep meal? But it's like healthy because it's like stir fries or like with brown rice and stuff. But it's like you gotta just be realistic on what you actually are gonna eat. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna cook
Yeah. That's good.
vegetable, make sure
That's
that
real
you
good.
buy the vegetable and you cook it. Like
Yeah.
don't buy it because it looked good and you think you're gonna do it. Just like be
Right.
realistic on, preference and what you prefer, and
Mhm.
then buy those ingredients.
Thanks. Ooh. Wow. No, these are really good points. Again, yeah, I think y'all are killing, like slaying people who are using it. I'm for real. Like at this point, I really don't see much of an excuse or much of a reason to say it. So then
on
I'll go ahead, go ahead.
no, sorry. No, I was just gonna say, no, do you have a question after?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but go ahead. But go ahead with what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. No, no, I was just gonna say, like, no, yeah, honestly, I'm telling you, like, eating out now, it is much more expensive. Like, think about it. If you're doing that from like Monday through Friday, like several times or
Yeah.
just several times a week, trust, like, it adds up. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Like, I promise you it does. Like, you just really have to do the math Like again, people focus on maybe like the cost of something and they look at the price, but they don't think about,
I'm
okay,
thinking about
how
the
long are those
duration.
foods gonna last you though? You really
Yo.
got to think about that because that meal, for example, like what I said with the rotisserie chicken, right? Like, you got a whole chicken in your fridge. If I go to Pollo Loco and I want a pollo bowl, and a pollo bowl has chicken, rice, beans, salsa, right? I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But once I'm done with it, that's it. I have to go back and buy it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
there's no more chicken. I need more. So like, yeah, like I just want to, yeah, I mean, go ahead.
That's so true. Because even like, so we only go out like if it's like someone's birthday, whatever, like to dinner and stuff. But if we were to do that every night, the last time we went out, we spent like, and there's like five of us, so me, my parents, my sister, and my brother-in-law. We spent between $300 to $400.
Yo, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, nah,
So imagine doing that every night. Oh, I'll die.
yeah, nah, yeah,
I'll starve for the rest of the week.
yeah.
And that amount of money, $300 to $400, I could have meal prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner with that. I am not even joking you. And maybe have some money left over.
Maybe have
Maybe.
money left over. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you really can.
So like it really makes me wonder, like yeah, it must be laziness that makes people say that. Like I don't know what else a person can say, which is gonna lead to my last question. So like
I
I
think
live
it's just like I think it's just like lack of perspective. Like
like
you again, just like what Larissa said, it's really you just gotta change your mindset. It's
it's
perspective.
it's probably like a broke
I
a
think it's
person.
also convenience, especially
Mhm.
like just depending on like your situation, like what kind of family you have, like what you got going on apart from like your
Mhm.
work, like if you have kids, you're always like on the go. If you have like they have extracurricular activities, like if you have stuff like events on the weekend and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It just really depends. And I think some of the time for them it's convenient
Mhm.
um for them to just do that because yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you both are making valid points. So then, I guess the only argument I could see is my last question, and I guess like you both can kind of chime in with that. But essentially, like, is there a price when it comes to health? You know, like, and then why or why not? So, like, is there a price point where it's like, could you? Is there a point where a person can say, "Yeah, I'm making this much. I can't be healthy," or or do you both think that that like that's just never the case? You can always try to do something, or is there a point where a person can go, yeah, I, I know, right? Yeah, like is there a point where no, because for real, like because no, because you have some yo TikTok if y'all can see Larissa face, but yeah, like no,
I mean, unless you're unemployed and got no job,
okay,
then
okay,
you get what you get. Like I understand that.
okay, okay.
But I'm telling you, it's all in the planning. You got to plan. As busy as we get,
Yeah.
like I feel like there's like so many options that you could go with and so many kinds of meals that you can make
Yeah.
that are not expensive. Just get your ass up and go to the grocery store.
A snippet. That's a snippet right there. Yeah.
Get yourself a cart and shop.
Yeah.
Or go on Pinterest and look at different meals that are available, like that you could do that are like simple and easy to make and it's not time consuming. Like
Mm.
just annoys me because it's not hard. It's not time consuming. You just gotta plan. Plan, and
Yeah.
change that mindset. That's all I'm gonna say.
hmm You even said go to the church pantry. Like you even mentioned that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so even if you are unemployed, it sounds like there's still a way. I'm just saying, man. Gee, what you gotta say to that? Do you think it's a certain price point or do you just second what Larissa said?
No, I second what Larissa said. uh, yes.
Curse words and all, or no?
No, like I agree though. It's just
Yeah.
again, like if you really want to, you would. And like, health is really important and it just needs to be prioritized. I don't care who you are, how old you are. where
Yeah.
you're from, like, it doesn't matter. Like, your health is important.
Yeah.
And like, the healthier you are, the happier you are. That's just the reality, you
Mm.
know? Like, yeah, you got to take care of yourself as much as you can. There's no such thing as perfection,
Yeah.
but you can absolutely take care of yourself. You can absolutely, like, just do as much as you can, whether it's more water, more fruit, more vegetables in your meals, like more protein. I mean, just something, like, yeah, yeah. There's always something you can do. Again, like, and what Larissa said, like, just make the meal simple. Like, you just have some basic stuff like fish and rice, salmon. I mean, chicken and rice are like, I mean, Trey, you say my meals are like extravagant, but at least to me, like, sure, maybe some of them are, but no, like, some of the meals I make are very simple. Like, literally, this morning I made like, I got a pack of chicken breast,
Mm.
breaded chicken breast from Costco, a
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah.
Threw
Yeah.
those in the air fryer, and I put some protein noodles to cook, and I mixed it with like pesto sauce, so it's like pesto. Weighed it out, put it in the container, put the chicken on top of it. Like,
Mhm.
and it's, healthy. I will add, when I eat it, I'll add like spinach to it on the side and eat it like that. But yeah, like, it can be like the most simple things that go way, a long
Maybe
way.
maybe society has like tricked us into thinking
Can
that.
I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if the roles were flipped, um, and the doctor said you only had 1 day to live, are you changing the way that you live? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally your life
Mm-hmm.
and you only get one.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like from someone that's come from that end, where like the surgeon or my doctor said that I was gonna die if I didn't do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally these little habits that you incorporate in your lifestyle that saves you
Thanks.
from dying. And so like I feel like people like sleep on, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll start Monday. Oh yeah. But like it's these little habits that you need to change in order to get like have quality of life, live better, breathe better,
Yeah.
no sore joints because you're so big.
Mm.
That was me.
Mm.
That's why I'm saying that. Um, it's those the little like changes that we make in our lifestyle that
Yeah.
makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Sorry, that got a bit. Yeah.
No, that's serious right there. Yeah. It's not an option. That's essentially what you're saying. It's not an option. You're gonna die either way. I guess if you don't fight for your health, you're gonna die. Well, we're gonna die either way. If you don't fight for your health, you're gonna probably die faster because you're gonna be unhealthy.
It's
It's not.
literally slow suicide.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. Yes, slow suicide. Exactly. Yeah. She said slow suicide. Like that's when you think about it that way, people don't put it that way. It's like we talk about suicide, mental health, all this type of stuff, but no one mentions how forsaking your health is possibly just like slow suicide. People will probably be offended if you say that. It's like, how dare you? I'm not killing myself. I just don't have the money. It's
How
like,
dare you
yeah,
do that to yourself? Bring that same energy, Brad.
yeah, yeah. No, she right. She right. Yeah, yeah. People
No,
ain't gonna.
you guys are absolutely right. And it's also like not even just the fact that, like, because it's true, like, we're all gonna die eventually, right? But it's the fact that, like, if you take care of yourself and you start, implementing healthier eating habits, like, yeah, sure, because some people do use that. They're like, well, we're all gonna die anyway, so why
Yeah,
am I gonna take
yeah,
care of myself? But you know what? Like, in between from now until the moment you do die, your body's gonna feel a lot better. You're not gonna be sluggish. First of all, people don't realize, like, the food that you eat is gonna have an impact on your mental health. Like, food, it affects your brain and the way your brain functions, and like, it's all chemical processes in the body. I mean, it's all science,
yeah,
so there are just so many different things that go into how the body works. Like, in general, you're just gonna feel a lot better versus and do more, right? Like Larissa said, your joints aren't sore. I mean, just different things, right?
Mhm.
Like, so yeah, like some people use that, but it's like, well, why don't you just do something to make yourself feel better along the way? Like,
Along the
why
way.
you like,
Yeah.
so do you, so, because when people say that, it's like, okay, so do you want a struggle death? Do you want like something that's
Facts,
like,
facts, yeah.
you know what I mean? Or do you
Yeah.
want something that's like a little more smooth?
Yeah.
You know?
They
I
will
mean,
be miserable. People will be miserable the way that, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and like gaining weight and like not doing better for yourself, it like does take a mental like toll on yourself, and then creates all these insecurities that are so not necessary if we just eat better. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, y'all again, I'm taking a lot of this in because I'm in that process of still not being perfect at it. But it's definitely something where it's just like, man, like it's so true. Like, yeah, you actually again, I guess if the biggest motivator is money, then why not do it for the money? I guess that's the question too. Like, we're sitting here saying that meal prepping is saving you money. It'll help you actually save money in the longer run throughout the week. Then, if anything, I guess, don't you want more money? That could be a motivator. It's like, at the very least, but at the very most, it's your life. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna die. Do you want a smooth death, like G said, or do you want to struggle? It's like you're dying, but you're dying with all these different health problems. And like Larissa said, you're gonna have to pay eventually for that insulin. You got to probably pay for those high blood pressure pills. You got to like somewhere down the line, it's going to catch up with you to where it's probably going to be more expensive because now you have to pay for things you did because you forsook the easier part, which was the health. That's so true. I don't even think of it that way. I don't even think of it that. It's like wow, when you really think about that, it's like yeah, you will have. It's going to come back and get you either way. So this was deep, man.
But I don't know. I don't know if another reason is because people, there's just some negative stigma that if you eat healthy, that the food is yuck, like the food doesn't
Oh,
taste good.
absolutely. Yeah, that
You know
too.
what I mean?
Hmm.
And so I'm just like, no, it tastes pretty good over here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you need to be things like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, I'm just
Hmm.
very passionate about this topic because
Hmm.
and I think also it also can be hard if you're in a big family and you guys have just gotten used to like eating the way that you do and you don't meal prep, you just like, like eat whatever. Um, and so I guess coming from that sense, it can like be hard. But then it's just like, well, for my household, we all eat healthy because when I made that decision to do better for myself, my family wanted to support me. And so we all do it
That's
together.
what's up.
Because then that helps, like, your whole family, because then your whole family is like, eating better, um, they're feeling better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's just a positive in all aspects from where I'm standing.
facts. I'm about to go make a smoothie right now. Like I'm dead serious. I'm about to put some chia seeds in it. Like, and it's kind of funny too, because
Oh,
what's wrong?
sorry, I've
Uh-huh.
to say. Also, I feel like sometimes people think that when you eat healthy, you can't eat bad again. Like you're gonna eat healthy for the rest of your life. But you know what I mean? Like you can still
Yeah,
enjoy,
yeah.
like,
Hmm.
but the consistency of you eating healthier has to be like 80% or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
90%.
Hmm.
And then you treat yourself like maybe like once a month or once every couple of weeks. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, it comes back down to your perspective and your mindset.
Facts.
Um, but yeah, sorry.
No, I'm good. I hear the passion. I hear it, Larissa. I hear it. Larissa love this topic. I love it, and I'm glad. I'm glad. G, you got something to say? Like as well, like.
No, I mean, I just agree. I agree.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know. I think people just try to find any way to, not put in the work, really. and not put in the work in any way, shape, or form, whether it's with money, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
with time,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's like planning, like it's just, you know, I don't know. It's a lot. And no one ever said it's easy. Like it's a lot, but I mean, it's all worth it in the end,
Yeah.
I freaking love like eating healthy. And like Larissa said, the food tastes good over here too. Like it is so good. Like, it's just, but I just love the way I feel though. Like I promise you, like I just feel so much better versus like if I'm eating like crap all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once you just get a taste of that, at least for me, like I can't go back. Like, you know what I don't want to. Like it's just like no. And once you really start to reap the benefits and you start to see like
Mm-hmm.
what it's doing to your body, not just physically, but internally, like how you feel and just all these different things, like it's just it's worth it.
Like,
I will do anything to like get the groceries that I get. Like I kid you not, like it's like a I don't know. Like it's funny. I was just talking about this with my friend like recently. Like I freaking love grocery shopping. Like I'd be so
oh
excited to get my
wow.
foods. Like
Wow.
I'm so excited because I love it.
Because you
Because it's
love
like,
it. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know. It's just like I just do. Like I enjoy. I look forward to it. It's awesome to like.
I've never heard anybody say that. I've never heard anybody say that they enjoy grocery
I
shopping.
do. Like I do. I like it. I
Yeah.
enjoy it because it's like it
Wow.
just. I don't know. It's just
I
it
like
feels
it
like
too.
it feels empowering in a way because it's just like, dude, like I'm not gonna be over here like getting all this like processed crap. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this, and then
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just feels a lot better. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
I like grocery shopping more than actual shopping.
yeah,
Wow. Wow.
Like
Wow.
I will spend more money on grocery shopping and buying proper food than buying clothes or shoes. I
Wow.
actually hate I hate shopping
Mm.
for like clothes or shoes.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
it's like a ick to me. Like I hate it so much.
Mm. Wow. Wow. Sounds like a healthy relationship with food, you know? And I've even heard this since it's, both of you in here is females in here. Um, I've had someone, a friend of mine, tell me that even when it comes to like her period, she stated how like healthier eating has somehow even made that like even like I think again y'all probably know more about this than I do, but she stated that there was even lesser bleeding, like it's the flow is a lot lighter. I didn't.
yes.
Is that true?
Well, just overall taking care of yourself, eating healthy,
Mm.
exercise, taking care of yourself in all aspects, prioritizing health your okay, maybe not for everyone. Some people have PCOS, some people
All
have
right, right.
different things.
Mhm.
So that's like a general statement. But overall though, people do tend to see either lighter periods or
Wow.
just less like less symptoms, like less
Wow.
cramping, like just different things. Like it's not
Wow.
as bad because your period has to do with your hormones. And what do they put in our food?
Hormones. Yeah.
Hormones.
Yeah.
It's it's a
Mm.
whole thing, like
Mm. Wow.
so when you're not taking care of yourself, eating like crap, like that's gonna throw off your hormones.
Wow.
Hormone really, honestly, a lot of women that have some type of
PCOS and
prob
stuff.
wait, yeah, some type of problem with like
Yeah.
their periods, like
Yeah.
I've at least this is what I've noticed. It's man, I lost my train of thought. I lost it. I just lost it right now.
We're talking about PCOS and like essentially
Yeah, I
PCOS.
know,
Oh,
but I
so
don't know. It just like vanished. But yeah, basically yeah. It for generally speaking, like overall, it helps a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes a long way. I mean, like our bodies are just not meant to consume a lot of unhealthy food. I don't know why people get so mad about that, they get so like defensive about that. Like our bodies are not made that way. So the more you keep putting, that type of food in your body, I mean, you're not serving your body really correctly. You're not doing its justice. Like you're not helping your body. And like you get what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, 'cause I've got PCOS.
Mm.
Um, and when I do have my time of the month. Um, I don't get cravings. Um, I know some people like they can't like train, but
Mm,
that's just an excuse. I still get my ass up and go to train.
mm,
Um, I feel like maybe it hasn't been lighter, but I just like feel better even because normally like you feel like crap during that time and your like mood swings and stuff and emotions are like all over the place. But when you're eating better, especially during that time of the month, you just like feel better. You don't
wow,
feel those, as G said, you don't feel those symptoms as bad
wow,
as if you were just like eating crap and just like eating whatever.
mm, wow. That's what I heard. That's exactly what I've heard from again a few friends of mine, a few people, a few females in my life. They all say those that eat healthy, they're like, yeah, Trey, when you eat healthy, you don't deal with a lot of stuff. They're like, you know, like I think even your body odor, everything just seems to be a
You're
lot better.
yeah, you're like
Yeah,
every like different systems start to regulate in your body.
yeah,
It's crazy what being healthy
yeah,
does. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like fascinating.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like your things just start to regulate. Things just start to work better, function better. Like
Yeah, yeah,
like yeah, again, like our bodies are meant to consume certain foods on a regular basis, fruits, vegetables, water. I mean,
yeah,
sleep. I mean, just all those different aspects of
yeah,
fitness, like,
yeah.
because it's not just nutrition. I mean, I know right now we're talking about just nutrition, but
It's
in
not
the end,
just yeah,
it's everything.
yeah.
It's everything.
Uh, Yeah, man, no, you're right. Cause the way you treat sleep, G, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like you treat it like it's freaking gold. Like I'm like, dang, like what is she trying to like? What does she get? Like, where are you when you sleep? I'd be wondering like what kind of dreams you be having. Like it's like you be like, I gotta go to sleep. Like I'm like, damn, like who you you meeting God in your dreams or something? Cause it's like, dang, like no, you know what I'm saying? You like one of the only people I know that treat like you be acting like you have a date with sleep. You be like,
No, low
be there
key,
by I gotta be there
no,
by
low
8.
key, no, I do. Like I do, and it's funny because like people notice it, and yeah, they have like the same, like they kind of look at me like like you know,
Yo.
but but it's for my health. Like I'm sorry, like no, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
prioritizing my sleep. It's not my
Yeah.
fault you don't get sleep, and that's why you're tired all the time. Like
Maybe Trey should prioritize his sleep,
Yo, don't do see here we go, man.
um, because I be seeing him online late at night and
yo,
Yo,
I
nah,
think you
nah.
know what? Lately, for a while, I stopped seeing that, but
Exactly.
lately, I don't know. It's
What
a
you talking
little
about? You talking about
he,
YouTube?
questionable.
You talking about YouTube?
I see
We have to my
everything.
y'all talking about YouTube?
Nah, low key, it's everywhere. Low key, like I be getting notifications. Like, yeah, she's right. Lately, you've been slipping up. You've been slipping.
Nah, I have a little bit. No, I have. Yeah, even this morning I did. Look, so look, well, yeah, I'm gonna get better. Nah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the accountability. Like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Cause I noticed the difference. Even when I'm driving, I'm like, dang it, or now that I work, like I'll be like freaking sitting in front of them. I'm just like, man, I'm dozing off. Like, no, you're right. It is like, man, I need to sleep. And when I do sleep, I'm less cranky. I can control my emotions better. You're right. It's a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it. It's not just nutrition. However, nutrition affects my sleep. So it correlates, right? Because it is like, man, when I have that spicy deluxe, I'm on the toilet for about 2 hours and then I can't sleep for about another three. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What?
Maybe don't eat the spicy deluxe then.
Oh, oh, oh,
Go ahead. Look at that.
mic drop.
Do you hear that instigation? Like, instigator. Oh,
Just saying.
No, but she's speaking facts though.
facts. This is facts. You're right. Look, man, dang. All right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. And so again, that's why we have this group. That's why we come. We what the word say, confess your sins, and you'll be healed. So here we go. I'm confessing. So yeah. But I appreciate it. This was dope. This is dope. I know we pushing over time a little bit, which is actually okay. I mean, I know y'all were the ones kind of going over, but the passion was there. The passion was there, and the conversation I think was there because she laughing at your facial expressions, Larissa. But nah, like I truly appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. I appreciate what y'all have to say because y'all always make it real. When y'all get on here, when both of y'all get on, it's always it's always like a real discussion. Like people, I get a lot more DMs when y'all get on here. I'm just being honest. I get a lot more. Hey, I get a lot more DMs, and so I'm expecting
You're
something.
welcome.
Sound okay. All right. Just look. I'm gonna tell them to hit up your DM, Larissa, because they're gonna be messaging me. All right, I'm gonna tell them to come to you because y'all say some real stuff, and I think a lot of people notice that, and a lot of people definitely they feel what y'all say, and so I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the truth, the honesty that comes with what y'all say. Um, G, again, thank you for always being so um such an example, such an example. I think he's such an example, especially when it comes to nutrition and the totality of fitness. Remember I told you I think I DM'd you and told you I think the fitness community probably get tired of you because you just always talking about fitness. Like yeah, they probably like here she go again. But like because she's always talking about fitness. But again, I love it. Larissa, you too. You show up regardless, you know. And I think that's the inspiration I've gotten from you at least. And I know the group has. And I know people who hit me up that talk to me about you. They people are watching you. You may not know it, but they're watching you. And it's amazing to see. People watch you and they ask questions about you. I always get questions about all of y'all. And yeah, like I would say for people who are listening to this or even watch this on TikTok, man, don't be afraid to hit them up. She's a trainer. Larissa, she as well. She's been through um countless aspects of improvements with her health as well. They both have come from amazing stories and origins by which their fitness journey has started. So hit them up, man. Talk to them in the DMs too. But
I
yeah.
got news. I've got to tell you.
Well, what's going on?
I am 7 kgs or 14 pounds. I think that.
Wow.
From hitting my lowest weight in
Yo.
4 years.
Congratulations.
That's
Congratulations.
huge. Wow.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
So
I
right
was gonna
now, from my biggest, I've lost 85 kgs, which is 170 something pounds, I think.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot. I was gonna say, I think I just saw it today. I saw it like right now, like I think on TikTok. You posted like a before and
Oh
after
yeah.
of a video.
mm,
Yes, Trey, did you see that? You can
I don't see
see the
that.
huge difference. Like
Mm.
it's amazing. But yeah, in
But
general
that
too, like oh sorry.
no, sorry, I was gonna say that wasn't my biggest. That was only last year. So that the like what I do wedded to, it was only like
Mm.
how I was like last year.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. But no, but even that, like just in gen, so that means, yeah, so from your biggest, it's even more. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. But
Yeah.
and yeah, like in general, you've been posting more, like you've been posting your workouts. It's really cool. I love
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
see that.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing it. You're doing great.
Man,
Thanks.
trying to tell you, I'm
Thanks,
trying.
Stu.
She had her hair wet and soaked, and it was the curls were curling. She came on here one time, not for real. Art called it out. Art was like, "Yeah, man, she feeling good." Like literally, Larissa came on here with her hair was wet, and she was just. I think I posted a few snippets, but yeah,
Oh my gosh,
Larissa.
I stopped straightening my hair because, and that's why my hair's always curly, like in all my stories,
Mhm.
because like the straightener I use, it's steel, and so the bottom of my hair, it's like just dead straight, like
Oh
it's
wow,
dead. So
wow.
that's why I stopped straightening my hair. I stopped putting heat in my hair, so I
Mhm.
just style
I
my
love it.
curls.
I love it. Yeah. She feeling herself. You feeling yourself. That's what's going on. You feeling yourself. She like, come look at this
Oh
sexiness.
no.
That's what's happening. I'm for real. And G too. G feeling us. G feeling us out. The doggone Puerto Rican pictures. Come on now. Nah. One of them. Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to report you. I was about to report you on. I was gonna report you on Instagram.
Report on what? On what basis?
I'm just saying. She shouldn't be over here. Y'all shouldn't be trying to stunt like that. I'm just saying. You know which one I'm talking about, G. But look, she was in the camera just like, yo.
It's not my fault that my eyes touched the soul.
Yeah, we're ending it now. We're ending this.
Good.
We're ending this. Yeah, this is going too far.
You're the one that brought it up.
I didn't
You're
say
the one
that. I
that
didn't say
brings
that.
this
I didn't say
stuff up.
that. I didn't say that.
Who brought it up?
Larissa.
Who brought it up?
Eyes touch the soul. What the heck? Yo. Okay. All right. But again, thank y'all so much. Do you have anything to say before we close out as well? I know it was a huge topic. It was a lot to say, but if y'all don't have anything to say, again, guys, go follow him. G, Larissa, let's just talk fitness, man. And until next time, guys. Next Sunday. Hopefully you see y'all then. Bye. Y'all have a good week too. Have an amazing week. G, Larissa, love y'all. Until next time. Bye.
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 Hi, TikTok.